Yo, what's up guys? It's me, it's Cujo. I'm here bringing it to you one time with the Halo 5 beta. So far this thing has been completely off of the chain. I'm going to sit here and help y'all out, teach y'all a couple of moves to get through, and make sure that you can do it one time on the swivel. So yeah, I totally messed up this commentary earlier. Lawler was here, we were chilling, hanging out. I was just about to upload this thing up onto YouTube, and then all of a sudden I realized when I played it back that none of the audio recorded. So everything that we talked about this beta, it just got thrown away. I dropped the ball on it. So I'm going to try to pick it up, bringing it to you. So this game I'm playing, I think this is like my third or fourth game in. It was one of the better games of the day that I had with the sword, so I was like, alright, let me do it one time. Now the game's completely changed. You can see right there we got ADS going on. I mean, it's a whole nother level of Halo. So some tips to help get you by is what you're gonna want to do is, like, instead of trying to play it like COD, you're gonna want to do more of like a double tap kind of thing. You don't want to do it from far away, obviously, but that's for more of the up close encounter stuff that you guys end up going on. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure double tap, do a nice little swivel. Everybody has the same abilities. You can dash, you can full-blown sprint. If you get enough speed sprinting, you can do really long leaps, which is quite impressive. In one of the levels, you can definitely go full-blown platform jumping. And then at the other token, when you're just steadily running, I mean, you're just going so fast. If you hit the dash button, you can end up tackling, you can do a ground stomp. I mean, it totally changes the way that the game's played. The gameplay is both slow and fast that I've come across. When you go ADS, it feels like time stands still sometimes. So if you're in that medium to short range, when you're trying to get some bursts, you want to make sure that you at least try to give it a double tap or two. You'll snap out of it once you end up getting hit, but the whole thing about it being with zoom is like you have to get those critical hits. You get, I think, probably like a 0.5 boost in hits for every round depending on what kind of weapon it is, but I'm not exactly sure. The hit detection, they did a really good job for a beta, but my problem with it is that sometimes it's definitely off. Like, some people will hit you with the Magnum across the map, and it's like, you hit me in the head that far away. When you look at the kill cam, it's like, he's not even remotely close to you. I get it, it's a beta, so I can't really complain too much, but other than that, it's been really silky smooth throughout. The levels look amazing. The detail that they put into it is crazy. But back to where I was saying how it feels slow. When you end up sprinting, you'll end up noticing that the reticle, it ends up spreading out. So when it's spread, basically you would have to just stop to end up shooting, or you'd have to jump and shoot. If you end up jumping and shooting, one thing that you want to try to keep in mind is that for a nice little bonus, instead of the actual the old school jump crouch, you can still kind of jump crouch, but if you tap the left trigger, you can sit there and do a nice little hover, just like in Destiny if you're a warlock. So those of you guys that play warlock, that'll feel very natural. Those of you guys that are not, that are hunters or something like that, it's gonna totally throw your game off. Another thing, just like in the standard regular Halo matchup, you got all of this downtime in between games. That's a really major issue. Like 343 definitely needs to step it up. It seems like they're trying to, because it works in some cases. Like a little troll that you can do to get around it is that don't ever stay in the match game lobby for too long. Once that intermission clock starts, you want to back out with everybody. It's a lot easier to do it if you have somebody in your party. I've had problems trying to do it by myself to back out all the way, but I haven't really caught it or noticed if it was something having to do with time or just specifically having to do with not being able to see the back button, because it did glitch out here and there. So when it goes to trying to find another match, instead of waiting like the whole 10-15 minutes, basically you want to back all the way out to the main lobby, make sure everybody on your fire team's there, and then when the whole fire team is there all together, then do another search. If you're chilling for about 2 to 3 minutes and haven't found a game, you definitely want to back out and try again, because I think it's just something that's wrong with the coding when you're trying to matchmake, that it's finding the people and it'll throw some cats in there, but if you're short from one, you'll never get a game going. So either the room needs to fill up right away, or if it doesn't fill up right away and you're waiting longer than I'd say about 2-3 minutes, you might want to back out and start over and you're stuck. So there, it does have those complications, but it looks like it's going to get better. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen if they end up having some vehicles or anything else with some of the larger levels like big team. They really seem to be focusing the way that the layout is when you're selecting guys and when you're looking at fire teams that you can only get 4 at a time. So it looks like they're going super major old school like Halo 1 LAN games where you're sitting there 4-on-4 at home. So like here you can see the reticle spreading out, getting a nice aim there with the ADS. Movement, it's a huge thing. Just like in every first-person shooter, you want to keep moving, but the thing about this is that your whole team makes a huge key. It kind of reminds me of like how Gears of War is, where everybody needs to be really clustered together to succeed. I guess you could say that in every other type of FPS, but like Titanfall, yes and no. COD, definitely not. You could lone wolf it in that, but this isn't like that. If you end up getting by yourself, you're going to get fucked up real bad. Another thing you want to keep in mind is that compared to the previous Halo, like in Halo 4, your shield does not boost when you're running. You don't get your shield, not boost, whatever. Your shield doesn't come back when you're running. And you'll notice when you have the reticles spread out, as long as that's showing, you can't reload your shield. So if you just tone it down, take a couple of steps, take advantage of that dash ability so you can hide behind walls, you should be able to get your boost up, or you should be able to get your shields back up probably in about 2 to 3 seconds depending on how far it's going. It's basically like just an adrenaline rush because you're getting shot at, you're trying to duck down, hide out of the way, it just goes absolutely insane in the membrane. So I'm trying to tear it down right here with the sword. You can see the detail in the game looks absolutely gorgeous. Like me personally, 343 outdid themselves. Not only does the multiplayer feel extremely balanced, but at the same time, they made all of the visuals look absolutely stunning. I mean, they're breathtaking. Like I would have never thought, if you try to go play, if you have Master Chief Collection, which everybody here should do, and you play in some of the old school maps, when you play the old school version of this, it just looks like, we were back in the day like, oh my god, that's the most amazing thing in the world, and then now it just looks like shit compared to this. Well, that was me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/scum.nation. 5.0, baby. That's how I roll. Mess with the best, you die like the rest. I'm out, bitch.